Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Honest Hearts. Fantastic Mr. Ghost. Wow, look at this, huh? I'm not on the highest point, I don't think, of the map. I don't know if I could go up there, but yeah, I made my way up here. I've been out exploring, trying to find all the things. I think my girl's down there. She can't get up here. So this is a ranger station here. Really big tower. One of the biggest. This you can see from everywhere on the map, I think. You know, depending on, where you are. I mean, if you're behind some rocks and your view is obstructed, you can't see it, of course. And I got up here because there's some rocks that are particularly placed for this. Now, this weird thing here, this thing, for some reason, was not a map marker that was undiscovered. Like we see, usually we'll, see those map markers that are, a triangle that's not filled in. So I had to find my way up here, and then, oh, there it is. It's discovered now. So that's why I couldn't find it, or I didn't know it was a actual POI. And one thing I'm disappointed about is the lack of interesting POIs so far. I mean, there's a caves, and these ranger towers don't have a story at all. So I don't know. I'm a little disappointed so far in this. There's not much exploring here. The jury's still out though. I think it's more about the Joshua story. The Canaanites and his story, and Caesar's Legion kind of trying to take absorb the White Legs, or the White Legs are trying to be absorbed by Caesar's Legion because they're just a bunch of rabble rousers. They don't know how to actually tribe. They're just more like raiders. The White Legs are. So last episode kind of did some questing, got some little things out of the way. And, deal with Fallout New Vegas crashing. So that kind of ticked me off. So today, what we're going to do is go to Morning Glory Cave. Let's hope I don't crash. We're going to knock this. There we go. It didn't crash.
Sneaking down.
Oh, hi.
Now.
This one is mine.
Wow, where did these come from? I'll take that kill.
Lights on.
Right
I don't
from
like to
you.
linger in this place.
Now, she don't
Fighting
like
over.
going into these caves. Oh, hi there. How the heck did that miss? There we go. She doesn't like going in these caves, but I don't care. She has to learn
We're all lit up.
that these are
Is
just
it
caves.
Christmas?
Oh, so she's complaining. I'm seriously thinking about downloading a mod to shut this suit up because...
We
Oh,
should not
here we go.
be here. This place, it belongs to the Father in the caves. We must not profane it with our touch.
Okay. We don't have time for your religious superstitions. All right, so what are you talking about?
The Father in the caves. The Holy Father who gave the Sorrows his succor and gave the new Canaanites his son. Many of the caves around the valley are sacred to him, and those who would trespass are punished by holy wrath.
Okay, so I had this before. I don't know, maybe because I had all these crashes, maybe I didn't get this saved. Or maybe she just keeps at this every time you enter. Because she hasn't done this for any other cave but this one right here. Now, Holy Wrath, right, I'll keep an eye out for that. Bet it looks like a lot like a bear trap. The Father in the caves was just a man who lived a long time ago. I answered that, and she kind of didn't like that. So, I understand. I'll respect your beliefs then, but we need to search the cave.
I understand. I would prefer to leave as soon as possible, though.
Okay, so then I guess she's saying I want to leave as soon as possible. Now, so she's okay with being in here with that response there, and that's the one I was looking for. So I'm glad she spouted up again about that. Now, I was in here,
Here they are!
Oh, what are you talking about? So, yeah, I was in here before, and... Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Did all this stuff respawn? So
This one looks pretty tough.
Found them.
okay, there are spore people in here, and let's see if I can
I have
find.
this under control.
Was that all?
Oh, she just killed something. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a spore person there. She's.
Ready?
Let's move on.
Steady.
Oh, look
I
at
don't like to
that.
linger in this place.
Good job. You uprooted and everything.
Fighting over.
Now let's see what's over here. There's a
I'll
lamp
fight
here.
you if I must.
This one looks pretty tough.
Oh hi.
Messy business. I am glad it's over.
Bad guys dealt with.
Messy business. I'm glad it's over. She's so funny how she's drawn out with her, lingo there. All right, let's get up here. I think. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, there's a shotgun there. These are all trapped up. These old ones. These what do you call it? These pre-war cave type things. Oh come on. Oh come on. There we go. What a pain in the butt. All right, I'm gonna turn my light on. Oh, no, I thought there were spore people here. Are you kidding me? I didn't even see that, jerk. All right, my suit is dying out, and I'm getting a little worried because the only way to repair it is through a vendor, and so I wasn't in here. Oh, that's right, I left here, and I didn't save. That's what I did. Once I found out this was the quest. So in this duffel bag right here, it's called a survival cache. Now, let's see what we got in here. Man, I'm getting so many bobby pins from this DLC here. So I'm gonna take all this crap. Now here is the Grand Staircase holotape. I'm gonna take this armor just in case, and we'll take that. There we go. Now we got it. So, oh, that's 5 of 6. So I found all but 1 so far. And let's see what's on here. Yes, I remember now. Okay, this is where whoever this person is. I'm not crazy. They're real. Gosh darn it, they are real. Rushed me the moment they saw me, snarling like animals. They look like corpses, but don't smell rotted. Putting them down in their misery. Oh, yeah, he's talking about the spore people, the spore things. Okay, maybe he cleared this cave out of them. Happy birthday. Happy 60th. Oh, I think, okay, he's not talking about Vault 22. He's talking about some people that came through here from probably New Mexico. He calls them Los Mexicanos, 30 years and a lifetime ago. I think. But this guy's definitely not. He's not on. He's kind of mad a little bit, I think. He's talking about killing himself, putting a gun to his head, in his mouth or whatever. I'm going to take this stuff here because I probably won't come back in here ever. All right, so we got the darn thing that we came for. So let's get the heck out of here. So we got Daniel and the Burn Man, Joshua, just kind of chilling out, reading books and chilling out.
I'm glad to see you're still with
I'm
us.
out doing things.
How can I help you?
All right, I checked everything in the valley and got you the map of the Grand Staircase.
I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me.
Oh.
And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. You're an outsider. Fighting seems like the practical solution. I'll tell you again. There's more at stake.
Oh, look at this. Scouted Zion Valley. Okay. Whether you decide... it says whether you decide whether the Sauros should fight or flee, your decision will set their destiny irrevocably in motion. You will be unable to finish any remaining quests in Zion once you make your decision, so choose wisely. Yeah, so this is what I think... There was something about this. I don't think I read it anywhere because I wasn't looking for anything. But yeah, once you choose to leave, I think it was one of the splash screens that came up. But I think Joshua's right. We should fight the white legs.
No. Why? Why? Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the white legs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this. You and Joshua don't have the right to force them into it. Please, consider what I'm saying.
And you have the right to pull them off their land?
I've already explained to them that we're leaving. They've accepted it. What is Joshua going to tell them about being a warrior? What are you going to tell them about how to live with themselves after they got lost in the moment, killed someone who didn't deserve to die? Or does that not matter? Is that just an acceptable consequence if it means holding on to this valley? Maybe there is no place left in this world for mercy. But even if it tramples me into the dust, I will never accept it. And I will never condone it. Joshua must be waiting for you. I'll stay here with the others as I told them I would.
Okay, oh, I got a flamer? Why is he giving me a flamer? Wow, I got a lot of junk. Just food and plant stuff. So Walking Cloud has returned to the Sours camp. You lost the perk. Okay, that's fine. Oh, weird. What's this now?
Thank you for this.
Oh.
I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the White Legs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into 3 Marys from this position.
Oh.
Our objective is to find the White Legs leader, Salt Upon Wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the White Legs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination.
All right, let's do it.
God be with you.
Okay, Joshua Graham is with me. And he gives me the Canaanite perk. While Joshua Graham is in your party, any 45 caliber auto pistol you use has less spread and is twice likely to score critical hits. Holy crap. Now, I did pick up some 45s here. I don't know if I chucked them out. Yep, here we go. Oh, wow. I'll repair that. Now we're at full glory on this one. 45 auto machine gun, but the problem is I only have 93 rounds total, 30 in. Maybe it's 30 in, 93 out. I picked up this 12.7 just in case, just to kind of conserve on ammo. I wanted to try it out, and I got a ton of dynamite too. So yeah, let's get rocking on this. Now, I discovered this location here, and let's see where we're at. Oh, we're out here. Caterpillar Mound. Oh, we gotta go way the hell over here. There's 3 Marys. I think I'm gonna go to Red Rapids Docks. Oh. Where am I? Why can't I fast travel? That's odd. So maybe I'll get out of here a little bit.
Bad guys dealt with.
All in a day's labor serving the good Lord.
All right, folks, I made it here to 3 Marys. Oh my gosh, they are jerks. They disabled fast travel, so I had to hoof it all the way here, and I think that the reason they did that was they wanted you to walk through the countryside, or all these confusing paths, so that you can get ambushed along the way. And these guys are tough, man. They've got automatic weapons. And, man, I tell you, they're ripping my health apart. I'm like, okay. So my suit's probably taking a big hit right now. In fact, I should check it here. Yeah, my stealth suit is looking pretty bad. Kind of wish I took off with all that gold from Dead Money. What's this now? What we got going on here? Sorrows, white legs. I'll give you a hand here. Take out some legs. Oh! Oh, that 45. How's it going, guys? What's up?
That's all.
Couldn't take on one? 4 against 1? You had trouble? Okay. So anyway, oh, there's some markers. Bam.
This one looks pretty tough.
Get him!
Bad guys dealt with.
So yeah, I wasn't expecting some people here. So, oh, that totem you can't pull up. I came in here to get this on the map, and yeah, unfortunately, I can't get that off. Get that totem. Would be kind of fun if you could.
This one looks pretty tough. Fighting over.
Holy cripes! Look at that! Wow! Falling rocks? Yeah, I think they intentionally did that. So, looks like we'll have that map marker up here is a cave. Maybe. Oh, over here. Look at this. Three Mary's Cavern. Nice. Well, that's pretty cool how they blew that up, and now we have to go through a cavern here. So we got our buddy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he teleported. Alright, white legs, dude. We'll take a leg.
Uh-oh.
Looks like Joshua's a little feisty here.
All
Thanks.
in a day's labor, serving the good Lord. Forward!
Bad guys dealt with.
Alright, here we go. Exit. So this cavern... Oh, he left my company. You've lost Joshua... What? What happened here? How'd I lose him?
Ready, steady, fighty. Was that all?
Alright, I'm gonna keep pressing forward. There's a lot of appliances and stuff here. Oh, hi. Well, we got these guys. Chump.
Uh-oh. Bad guys dealt with.
Oh, okay. I'm getting drawn in here to a combo. Oh, there he
We
is.
warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out, and like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice.
Ooh.
Kale wachane conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
Salt upon wounds. Alright, I want to talk to Joshua, but it for some reason it's, whoa, this isn't what I signed up for. No, it is what we signed up for. We're eliminating, we know what we're doing here. So, you're right. We're going to kill you, but not like this. Defend yourself.
You can no ni kumpa me. They are you.
Time to fight.
All right. So we got 2 of them here. Oh, a third. Oh. Okay. Oh, hi.
It's the same end he would have met if he had died on his knees. But I suppose this was for the sake of the dead horses and sorrows. Still, thanks to your help and the grace of God, the Whitelegs won't be troubling Zion anymore. Let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon enough. And there is much to do.
Much to do.
Bad guys dealt with.
Bad guys dealt with.
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Despite their defeat at Three Marys and the death of their war chief, the Whitelegs were determined to pursue the other New Canaanites.
Oh.
But when they finally tracked down their prey in Colorado, they discovered the tables had been turned. The Whitelegs who survived the New Canaanites' ambushes were hunted down by dead horses before they could reach the safety of the Great Salt Lake. When word of the Whitelegs' diminished numbers reached the 80s tribe, war was declared.
Uh-oh.
And by year's end, the Whitelegs had been wiped out.
The Sorrows
Whitelegs.
fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. When the courier and Joshua Graham felled Salt upon Wounds, their victory was celebrated with a great feast.
Oh.
The Sorrows' transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a proud and warlike people broke Daniel's heart.
Oh.
He tried to take solace in the knowledge that they would remain in Zion, but it was a small comfort. The Sorrows' innocence was lost.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the dead horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes.
Wow.
The New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and dead horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Yay, capitalism.
Waking Cloud turned bitter and resentful toward Daniel and the New Canaanites when she learned her husband's death had been concealed from her.
Ooh.
She poisoned some of her tribe against New Canaanite teachings,
Oops.
making relations between the groups difficult from time to time.
Oops.
Though the courier had stopped Joshua Graham from executing Salt upon Wounds,
I didn't stop
the
him.
war chief still fell in battle. The Whitelegs defeated at Three Marys. Joshua led the Sorrows and dead horses in tending to their comrades and burning the corpses of their foes. He continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan and showed little quarter to those he fought. And yet he was changed. He no longer reveled in the brutality and cruelty for which he had been known in his former life. His inner demons, if not extinguished, were at the least appeased.
Wow.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
Oh, wow.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Well, here we are. Oh, they put the case out here now of all my crap. Oh, look at this. Chalk's headdress. Daniel's... Oh, look at this. We've got all the... Ooh. Crit chance 3? Whoa. Holy crap. Taking that. Oh, look, we got some scripture. Oh, there's a power fist that Salt Upon Wounds had. And they were talking about this where it's like a, a bad one. Nasty weapon. But it's only got minus 3 HP for over 10 seconds. So it's 30? I don't know. Holy cripes. This is a light armor. Crit chance plus sneak? And it's a DT4? Are you kidding me? Oh, of course, Daniel's got speech and perception. And he's got medicine and barter. That makes sense. Melee for Chalk. And a light shining in darkness. Bonus crit. This is a 40. What is this? A 45. Okay. Ooh, that's not a bad looking gun. We'll have to check that one out. Now I'm wondering if my stuff is still in here. What was that? Oh, questing mark. Departing Paradise. Okay. Hey, wait a minute now. Oh, you know what? This is not where I left. This is the passageway through. Wait a minute. Oh, I see here. This is all my other stuff. So I'm hard pressed here. The sneak, I don't need. Well, the sneak speed 20% I like on this stealth suit. Then we get plus perception and agility. I don't need the sneak 25, although it would have been nice to have this way back. Then I wouldn't have to dump the points into sneak. But being locked into this stealth suit, plus it's so chatty, it's really tough. The perception and agility and the sneak speed I really like. All right, let's exit out of here once and for all. Well, we are done with Honest Hearts. I got to admit, that was a short one, short DLC, but it gave us a look into Joshua Graham and this kind of a tribal approach as opposed to the other DLCs that we've done. Big MT being more technology-based, the, Old World Blues, and how, things got stuck in time, and it was really a cool... I think that's by far my favorite so far, and will probably remain my favorite, the Old World Blues, Big Mountain. So many fun things, so much stuff to explore, all kinds of intrigue, and I think so far, second place goes to the Dead Money, because I really like the treasure concept of it. I think they could have done a little more at the end. This here, Honest Hearts DLC, I enjoyed it. And being short is fine by me, because boy, these DLCs can, it tends to get to be a grind and a chore. So I'm glad they cut it short. But I do like the idea of, it was more of like Caesar's Legion influencing a tribe and Graham trying to push back on it, even though he was a part of Caesar's Legion only because of the religious concepts, I think. But when he failed on, the dam. Oh, by the way, I'm wearing the equipment here. Oh, there is a problem. Unfortunately, let's go to apparel here. I'll finish up my thoughts here. I can't wear Lucky Shades with the Salt Upon Wounds helmet, which I really like this crit chance +2. And I don't know if crit has more luck than Lucky Shades, so I'll have to look into that, because crit equals more luck. The reason you want luck is for crit chance mainly, and I'm not going to be gambling in any casinos or anything like that, so I don't really need the Lucky Shades. But I'm probably going to keep this for the crit chance. Now the issue, like I said, the Joshua Graham's armor is nice because of the crit chance, but I lose, perception and agility plus sneak speed. But what I gain with the Joshua Graham's armor is it's light, so I get sneak speed back. Let's go into this mode here. So I am pretty fast right now, as you can see. So now if I sneak, I'm pretty fast. Look how fast I am. So the armor, let's go back in here. And so I'll switch to the stealth suit. Now,
have you ever wanted to be invisible?
You notice how it's slower. The footsteps are kind of pop,
We're
pop,
okay
pop.
on stim packs.
And then if I walk regular, you can see that I'm not as
We're okay
fast.
on medics until we have to numb the pain.
Let's switch to Graham's armor here. Now I don't know what I need to repair this. So here, you can tell I'm faster. I am so much faster without the stealth suit, and I'm pretty quick. I'm quick sneak, and I'm quick on walking, or running in this case. So that tells me that I might get rid of the stealth MK2 and take a hit on the perception and agility +1, because the agility isn't really doing much for me right now. I don't think it's increasing my speed. So let's go in here. Oh, and then we got this gun. Let's go into our view. This is Joshua Graham's gun right here. And it's a 45. So I got plus P ammo. I think that's piercing. So I've got a couple rounds here. Now, this gun, I think it's up top here. Yeah. This has bonus crit damage. The problem is I don't have much ammo for it, as you can see. So I like it. This is I think Joshua Graham's 45. It's not silenced. I'm curious about the VATS amount, though. So anyway, let's get back to the discussion here. We got a lot of cool toys from it, that's for sure. And I'm probably going to run with this outfit here. But I'm going to fix it and see what's popping with it. So let's get a look at our Mojave. There's New Vegas there. And yeah, so it was a short DLC, and I'm okay with it. And I do like that we got a tribal look and a look behind on the other side of the, where we're not in the Legion, we're not in NCR, we're looking at the outskirts of the kind of the effects of Caesar's Legion on a tribe, and the peaceful tribes just trying to get by and do their thing. Now, I'm not going to go back and do any other scenarios. I would love to, but it would take so much time to get back into that. And I want to see what happens with the girl, that woman with her 3 kids and her husband that got, that perished. I'd love to see the ending with her being informed, but I think that's for another playthrough. I don't want to go, I didn't know there was a branch there. If I would have known, I would have had a save and I would have wrote it down where the save number was. Now, the other side would be working with the one, I can't remember his name now offhand, the other guy, not Joshua, and seeing where that would take the story, the end story. I would like to know that, but I'm just not really, this DLC wasn't really growing on me as much. And so my motivation is kind of, no, I'm not going back. I might do it off screen just to see what it is. So, but I'm kind of disappointed that there was friction between the 2 tribes. There was a competition between them. And the horses and the sorrows. I was kind of disappointed that was an outcome. And it seemed like there was friction all the time. It seemed like there was friction. My thinking was, stand your ground and defend your land from, aggressors. But it seems like that wasn't really what the devs were after there, which kind of disappointed me on that. So anyway, but yeah, it was a really good look into a different part of the New Vegas, culture here. I think it was pretty cool. So next episode, or well, the final DLC we'll be diving into is The Divide, the Great Divide here. I think it's called it's just The Divide. And I'm going to get all squared away and we're going to tackle this. The Honest Heart, well, I did them out of order because I didn't know. I decided to do it by release date after I did the Big MT or Old World Blues. Old World Blues came after, I want to say it came after the this one here, Honest Hearts. I got a note written down here, I think. Okay, yeah, it's Dead Money was in February, and then Honest Hearts was in March. Then Old World Blues was in July. And then the Lonesome Road, I guess it's called Lonesome Road, it was 9/11. It was September 2011. So the order should have been Dead Money, Honest Hearts, Old World Blues. So I did Old World Blues first, but I did Dead Money and Honest Hearts in succession. And then now we're on the Lonesome Roads now. So yeah, it's fine the way it was. I'm okay with it because we got some cool stuff with Old World Blues. So that's what we're going to work on next. Final, and then New Vegas will be closed out for a long time. I probably will. Usually when I play a game, I don't usually play it again because I've gotten what I want out of it. But I could see playing this over and doing the DLCs as the level caps come up, in order to get into that area so we can get some cool gear and all that. So I could see a replay with a rebalancing of the skills based on what I know now with the implants, because we needed in order to get all the implants from Dr. Yugasani, we need a endurance of 8. And if I had known that, I would have dumped everything into as much as possible into that, so I can get all those implants, and then go to Big Empty and get the surgical implants, the spine, the brain, and all that crap. And also the Cazador buffs. Holy crap, that would be very helpful. So anyway, I'll close this out. Honest Hearts, see you later. It was awesome. Really enjoyed it. Glad it was short. See you in the next one. Peace out.